night and are going to continue all across the area today. I wanted to show you this live look over Gatlinburg Sky Park. This camera has really been shaking in the wind. You can see some consistent rainfall there, and that's going to be the trend for many for the first part of your Tuesday. Temperatures this morning are pretty mild, sitting in the 40s. We're actually warmer there in Sevierville at 54 degrees because they're seeing some very strong winds. 44 in Knoxville, 46 in Maynardville, and about 44 as well at Fairfield Glade. Storm Tracker 6 radar continues to show that widespread coverage of rain. Notice the heavier downpours now really in the valley and right along the foothills in the Smokies, but basically everybody is waking up to scattered rain showers and some downpours this morning. Now this is going to continue for the next several hours, but I did want to zoom in to show you which areas are seeing the heaviest rain right now, from Tellico Plains into Bethlehem up near Madisonville, and then also tracking some downpours into Knox County and back near Sevierville and Morristown. Of course, we're going to hold on to this rain chance for most of your Tuesday. The afternoon hours today are a little bit drier, but I still think through at least lunchtime we've got consistent rain. And as you look at the bigger picture, there's that front swinging through. A lot of moisture to contend with as this low pressure system continues to lift northward. And we're also tracking those extremely gusty winds. The only areas that are not really seeing the strong winds yet this morning, as expected, are the valley locations. Our current wind gusts in Knoxville only at 8 miles per hour, but look at Townsend. They've got a gust of 72 miles per hour, 58 mile per hour gust there in Fentress County, and even a 43 mile per hour gust right now in Morristown. As of 1 a.m., we had a 94 mile per hour gust at Cove Mountain. It's those tip-top peaks of the Smokies and the foothills that are seeing the strongest winds because they are under that high wind warning. Looks like an 80 mile per hour gust at the moment at Mount LeConte and a 78 mile per hour gust currently at Elkmont. Now these strong winds are going to linger for the next several hours. Gradually this afternoon, the winds come down a little bit, but it's still going to be quite gusty at times. And remember, we'll actually see an increase in our winds for the valley areas about mid-morning through the early afternoon. We are dealing with some power outages as well. About 2,000 customers without power here in Sevier County, and then also seeing about 500 customers without power in Monroe County. I anticipate that these numbers may go up a little bit, especially in the valley areas, by about mid-morning. We've got lots of wind alerts to talk about. Everyone now basically under a wind advisory, except if you're under the high wind warning. Notice that they filled in that area that was kind of empty yesterday. Knoxville, portions of Maryville, Blount County, now they as well are under that wind advisory because we are going to notice our winds increase later this morning into early afternoon. Winds may actually gust up to 55 miles per hour for everyone shaded in blue. Here's a look at our wind gusts through this afternoon for Knoxville, and you can see that increase. By about 10 a.m., this model has us seeing almost 40 mile per hour gusts, and that continues all the way through the afternoon hours. We'll start to notice that winds taper off later this evening, but even into the start of your Wednesday, we're still dealing with some breezy winds at times. Afternoon highs today get into the mid to upper 50s. Remember, the second half of your Tuesday is drier, so it's not that consistent heavy rain all day, although a good chunk of the day is going to be pretty wet. 57 today in Knoxville and 61 your forecast high in Newport. Let's show you the timeline forecast so you can get an idea. 8 a.m. this morning, we're still socked in with rain. As we approach the lunchtime hour, we're beginning to see some of that rain leave us. And then later this afternoon, we have a few light rain showers, but some strong winds around. That colder air filters in late tonight into very early tomorrow morning, resulting in the transition from rain to snow showers. So overnight tonight, I am expecting some scattered snow showers and snow flurries. You may even see some flurries here in the valley, but very limited accumulation expected. Lots of clouds around for your Wednesday with some chilly afternoon highs only in the 40s. As a result, snowfall totals not looking too great. I'd say a dusting to maybe a half an inch for parts of the plateau, and then only about 1 to 2 inches for the highest peaks of the Smokies. Here's a look at the 7-day forecast. Still quite active this week with another system for Friday, and then some much colder air for this weekend with highs in the upper 30s.